Many Democrats are insisting there's no crime emergency in their cities. However, the latest National Crime Victimization Survey that tells a very different story. Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Mattera has the very latest on this morning. Good morning, Jason.
Hey, good morning. So what the National Crime Victimization Survey, it is put out by the Justice Department, and it is considered the gold standard of crime data. It surveys 240,000 people nationwide, asking if they've been a victim of a crime. Now, what makes their findings unique is it goes to reports of crime that's been reported to police and unreported offenses. And the most recent survey, released in September, it undercuts one of the left's favorite talking points, that crime is under control. It isn't. We spoke with Jeff Anderson, who oversaw the crime victimization survey during the first Trump administration. He says that while there may be some marginal dips in recent years, the country is still nowhere near the lower crime levels seen before the anti-police hysteria swept the nation. Take a listen.
There's been a huge crime spike in urban areas, in our cities. We've had a 61% crime spike from 2019 to 2024. So that's from before George Floyd and the COVID closures and the defund the police movement, all the pulling back on policing, until the most recent numbers we have. 61% spike in violent crime in our urban areas.
And while Democrat lawmakers insist that the White House's focus on crime is exaggerated, Anderson says that the reason such a message isn't resonating with the public is because people are living in that staggering 61% reality every day.
Anybody who's entered our cities in recent years knows how bad they look. I mean, there's squalor everywhere, drug addicts, just intense cities all over the place. I mean, even apart from the violent crime, you see a lot of just rampant disorder. It's very unpleasant.
Anderson points out that in suburban and rural areas, crime barely ticked up during that same 5-year span. To him, that contrast is a direct reflection of who's running America's urban centers.
These large cities are controlled by leftist prosecutors, leftist mayors, and they've decided, oh, we don't really need police. And then the rest of the country is not controlled by such people. And the only place we see the crime spike is in the cities.
Now, left-wing politicians and their stenographers in the press, they love to point to the FBI crime data to say that, well, crime isn't really a big problem. But Jeff Anderson tells us that using the FBI is problematic. Number one, they're not a statistical agency. And number two, more importantly, they rely on local police reporting. So depending on the cooperation with local departments, that crime data could be skewed. On the other hand, the National Crime Victimization Survey, it goes out and interviews actual victims, and their data paints a far uglier picture, and that is plenty of crime in the usual places.
In the usual places run by the usual people. All right, Jason Mattera, thank you so much.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.